Oh, sorry. Hi. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the fast break. I was just fixing my hair, but it's fine. It's fine.
What
And
is
Dog,
up,
today's
we,
show,
we
Mike?
we did wardrobe in the back. I don't know why you're out here doing wardrobe out on camera, dog, on set.
Just saying, some of us got fresh cuts and everything. Let's go.
Yeah, my boy, look at my head,
okay, so we
shiny
have
ass,
fresh cut
bro.
shots today,
Was
and we have
good.
Brian Zabadi.
No fresh cut, nothing. No fresh to death.
No.
Not just that's just my name.
Ring light,
Ring
Ring,
breezy.
light breezy.
ring light, Brian.
We can't all be professionals. We can't all be professionals. So we gotta carry the team. How you guys doing?
Lekker, man. Can't complain.
We good. We
Hello,
good.
Brooklyn. Hello, Koki. I've been
Oh,
wanting to
hey, are
talk
we
to you for
starting? Let's
days.
go. Let's
I've been wanting
actually
to.
let's
No,
talk
no, 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 no.
about
I'm
the
playing. I'm
Brooklyn
playing.
Nets.
Let's
No,
talk
Wait,
about the
we
Brooklyn
here.
how?
Nets.
Let's warm up to the show.
We here
We
now.
can't warm up to it? Okay,
You see,
let's
when you have
go.
a
No,
Brooklyn fans are just rogue, dog. As soon as they hear you talking basketball, Brooklyn, they're just shouting Brooklyn all day. That's all they want to do.
of course.
Shouts to KD, dog. Before we even go too far with it, before we
No, no,
even
but hold on, Brian. Let's start from game 4,
oh,
right? Game 4, Kyrie got injured. KD
you
was
guys think
still
that was dirty?
playing.
Everybody's saying that was dirty. You guys think that was dirty?
Man
What
fell.
do you
That
mean?
man fell. That man fell.
Apparently,
No, it
apparently,
wasn't
Giannis
dirty.
tried
No,
to
no,
box him out and landed underneath him. That's
nah, it
that's a
wasn't
foul in
Nah.
the
dirty.
real world. I
Nah.
agree with
No,
that.
no, it
Fair
wasn't
enough.
dirty. It wasn't dirty at all. But my thing is, don't just say shout out to KD. KD played in game 4. He didn't deliver. Cool. Game 5, he did what he was supposed to do. He did his job.
Look, I don't know if he did what he was supposed to do. That guy just said it's all hot. He said, let me play the whole 48 or 49 minutes. I was here for him. Shout out. He just, like,
Yeah, and dog, ain't nobody asked that of him in the longest time. When last did KD have to be the
Hi,
only
Boo.
man and have to? That was for me, Koki. You gotta stay in your lane, bro. You saw my boy
definitely
Dappy.
said,
What up,
definitely said
Buddha?
Shaz.
Cookie. I saw
Definitely
Cookie.
said Shaz.
I saw Cookie.
Nah, look,
Go
I
on.
think in that game 4, it got tough. I think he had to figure it out during, right? He didn't get time to sort of go into the game with the mindset that it's gonna be just him or that he's gonna lose Kyrie. It is a blow, especially when they haven't played together that much. And I think what they've been used to is your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. That standard superstar basketball. I think that kind of started. I forgot where it started. But that kind of put him in a position where he had to figure it out and switch it up immediately. And he needed some time to adjust. I think that's why he struggled. And also shout out to the defense that Milwaukee was playing on him, bro. They
Why are we
locked him
shouting that
up. I
out?
think
Oh, that's game
Thank
4.
you,
that
Shaz.
defensive
Like,
effort
I
in
don't
game
think
four,
it's a.
game four. Koki, you gotta start it there. Look, I think the right thing they did with KD is keep switching the defender. Don't give him a tired man. As soon as somebody gets tired, next man. I think you had 4 or 5 different defenders then, and none of them were Giannis. But that's another story for another day. And I think that made a big difference. I game 5, my man. Jeez,
He came the ball.
jeez,
He
bro.
came
He
the
didn't see
ball.
anyone. He didn't
He
see
came the
anyone. He was
ball.
like, all right. He was like, just
He
give me
came.
the ball. I'll shoot.
He came the ball. I loved it.
Before we get to KD though, James Harden. I guess he just came back off a hamstring. I guess he hadn't been playing for a while, but like that.
Like what?
He was 5 points, 1-0 from 8 from 3,
Guys,
1 for
he was
10.
doubtful. He was upgraded to doubtful.
Do you doubt that
So,
he can make a 3-point shot? That's what I doubt.
So it's okay to
come
be
on.
doubtful, like Anthony Davis. It's okay. I just want to know
Hey,
if these things
don't
happen,
say
if
that
it's
name.
okay.
Don't be saying that name to me, dog.
I just want to know if
Don't
it's
be
okay
saying
because
that
now
name.
it's okay when people from Brooklyn do these type of things. But hey,
Sbu
we
makes a
here.
good point, right? Sbu makes a very good point. The former defensive player of the year, the man who crowned himself, he was out here guarding Joe Harris. And he
that's
left
my.
the defensive assignment to everybody else. I like
Can I
that.
can I start on this Giannis thing?
Go ahead, Chef.
Guys, if Giannis does not get
It's going to
through
be
to
I
the
told you
Western,
so.
if Giannis doesn't get through to these Eastern Conference Finals, I'm done with him. I'm done. There's nothing more you can tell me.
You
He
still
is
have something for Giannis.
the two-time MVP and is it two-time Defensive Player of the Year or is it just one-time Defensive
It's
Player of the Year?
back-to-back
Giannis
MVP,
has
actually.
more MVPs than Kobe Bryant.
That's all I've got to say. That's
Giannis got
Your
more
agenda is also
MVPs
weird,
than
Brian.
Shaq.
so
He has more, it's crazy to me. It's
yeah.
mad.
Giannis has to guys. If Giannis doesn't get through a broken Brooklyn Nets team, I don't know what else. He needs to go to. Then he just needs to go to Golden State and let's get everybody back on Golden State. Once.
What?
That man should have been out in LA. I don't want to go there, but that man
We
should have
don't
been out
need
in
that guy.
LA.
That guy
He
can't.
messed up.
He can't score free throws. We don't need that problem. No.
He really can't. He really cannot. Speaking
Lakers are
about
caught between a
people,
rock and a hard place, right? It's either Giannis can't shoot a free throw or AD can't rebound. So pick a struggle, man. Pick a struggle, man.
Give me Anthony Davis.
Who's-
I know it's controversial.
okay, guys, we're not here to talk about LA and the. Oh my God! And
Well,
Anthony
just
You
make
only
it-
just get so upset when we talk about the most
We're
important
making
franchise in
analysis.
basketball.
But we're
I don't
making
know why
analysis.
the most important franchise in the sport bothers her. I don't
Okay,
get it.
no. You guys were talking about people who can't score free throws. Did you guys see Ben Simmons?
No,
Brian,
Goki, that needs
kick off.
that needs a segment. We don't get to that. Are we done talking KD?
No, we're
No,
not
wait,
done.
bro.
We're not done giving
KD
KD
scored.
flowers.
Did you who watched that game? Did you guys watch the full game? I know Goki was
I
on,
did.
but Goki ain't sleep.
I did. Definitely did.
Genuinely, that man showed that he's the greatest scorer to ever touch a ball. Any way you want it, bro. Any single way you want it. I think it was 49 points or 17 rebounds. This hug was for a job. You see that hug that Steve Nash gave him? Listen, bro,
Steve
you're saving my
Nash,
career,
Steve Nash
my
too
man.
he's desperate. I can see. He doesn't want any problems. He just wants them to
How
beat
that
them in
hug?
the next round.
You know, dog, when you did someone wrong and now they want to fight you, and then you're like, dog, my bad, come back here. Like, he hugged him like he owed him his life. That was the most ridiculous I've ever seen in my life. But KD deserved it. That man was on fire, bro. 16 from 23, 4 from 9 from 3. Free throws, he'll hit his free throws.
Yeah,
Whatever.
man.
But that's ridiculous, bro.
He showed for me personally, just because I was always of the belief that KD really like made a coward move by going to Golden State and never was a leader on that team. He really showed that when the chips are down, he said, "Yo, I am Kevin Durant, the greatest scorer of this generation."
Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant.
He said, "I'm 7 foot and putting people on ice." Come on with it, man.
You know what bothers me the most about that game, right? Because I got some numbers down. The Bucks, Giannis had 34-12, 2 for 4 from 3, 50%, homie, 50%.
Very consistent.
Your boy
he had
Chris
a good
Middleton,
game.
yeah, he had a game that is enough for them to win. If Giannis is giving you 34 points and 12 rebounds, you're in a position to win. Chris Middleton had 25 points, 4 and 5. Lopez had 15-6. Your boy Drew Holiday 19, 3 and 8. That's a full ass scoring effort from the entire starting lineup. Dash. Your boys KD at 49, Jeff Green at 27. Y'all let Jeff Green get 27 points.
Come on.
They let him.
No, they
let him.
No, they let him.
Jeff Green, those threes he hit, he was even from I think game 4, he was just out open in the parking lot shooting threes for fun. He wasn't a shoot around. They are more concerned about KD and James Harden. Fair. Now Jeff Green is giving you 27 points. Jeff Green scored the third most points behind 2 MVPs. There was James Harden, an all-star. There was Chris Middleton, an all-star. There was Drew Holiday, a borderline all-star. You can't let that happen and expect to win a game, right? Even if you guys are playing great defense on KD. Then KD says almost 50.
Is it great defense?
It's terrible
On
defense.
KD.
I want to be honest
On
with you.
KD. Wait a minute.
Throw some doubles and
I
triples.
think I would love to see Giannis on KD, the best defensive guy on the team.
He's not built for it.
I would.
I don't understand why not.
Giannis not built for it.
Of
What do you
all the
mean?
things that make no sense to me, right? I can people like to say the best player on the team must take the offensive responsibility in the last second, whatever. The best defensive player that is big enough to guard anyone on the court has to take the best offensive player, especially when he's doing
Exactly.
that. Giannis is the only person this year who blocked the KD fadeaway in the regular season. Why are you letting him light your team up on the fadeaway? He needs to, I don't know if it's his coach or also, if these guys lose this round, that coach is fired. Mike Budenholzer must find an assistant gig somewhere. Okay, it's a family show, man. Come on, man. I'm kidding.
Yo, man.
Your boy Mike Budenholzer gonna get a new
no,
job.
I'm against Giannis. No, I'm against.
Oh, he's
if
the problem?
If he
Why?
doesn't get through, he is a superstar. He needs
There's
to find
no
a way
other
to get through.
superstar. What's Mbumi saying, dog? What's Mbumi
Chris
saying?
I don't
Look,
understand.
let me explain.
First of all, get my
point.
name right, Mbumi. Yeah, go ahead, Chaz.
So my thing is that Giannis is a 2-time MVP. His team is not bum. They're not bum team. They can get through. Giannis will never push you over the edge in these type of games, because let him guard KD the whole game. And if it's not working, let's throw some triple teams. Let's do something. Like, take responsibility, man.
Hey, my man, if you triple team the Brooklyn Nets, everybody else on the 3-point line ready to hurt you. They can make pretty adequate shooters from 3, to be honest.
But they don't have a healthy they don't have a healthy Brooklyn Nets team right now. If you
No,
don't
man.
beat them
The
now,
only people who are
if
not
you don't beat
healthy
them
are
now,
Harden and
James Harden.
and Kyrie.
and
The rest of
yes,
the
else is on
team
your
is
that's the
team?
healthy.
team. That's the
Who else is on
team.
your
No,
team?
stop it, Shaz. Oh my goodness. So Jeff Green doesn't exist. Blake Griffin doesn't
Forget
exist.
about no,
Joe Harris
Jeff
doesn't
Green
exist.
just got back off injury as well. The whole team just be taken to. You see, if Joe Harris stays healthy, the rest of the NBA is fine.
Okay,
Ow,
cool.
Mbumi coming for me. Mbumi coming for me.
I don't even know what Koki really thinks this team is built so strong from top to bottom. That's what's shocking me.
So, Koki, real
No,
quick, right?
no. We clearly don't have depth, but we
Real
can't
quick.
reduce the rest of
Real
the
quick.
team to just 3 players.
Real
It
quick. You guys
is.
have a game
That's
6
why they
tonight,
call
right?
it the Big Three.
It's literally.
Yeah, the big 3, but that's not the whole team.
No, it is.
It may as well be. They score like
You guys
100
have a
Oh
points.
my
three.
god.
You have a 3-headed monster without a body. You just the heads of the monster. Ain't nobody coming behind it. Can you win a championship without one of those 3? Anyone in any version in today's NBA.
Yes, Koki, over to you back in the studio.
Wait, what's your question, Brian?
Can
What are you saying,
win a
really?
championship without one of these 3 players? Let's say you have any 2.
Yes.
I think James Harden and KD might be the best combo. You can win a championship with that.
No, any 2 actually. KD with Kyrie, Kyrie with Harden with. We can.
You can win a.
We don't need
you can
all
win a
3.
series- Wait a minute. You can win a championship without Kevin Durant.
We really can.
Yo,
I'm saying it right. Actually, we can.
I won't lie.
You know,
I said we could win without AD, so I'm gonna shut up. I don't have a voice in this.
no, it's not the same
I
thing. It's
gotta
not the
watch
same
my
thing.
mouth.
Back your point.
I
Back your point.
gotta watch my mouth. Let's head over to that Philadelphia madness. Let's head over to that Philadelphia blasphemy, bro.
I am so disappointed. First of all, Doc Rivers,
I
right?
keep telling you guys about Doc Rivers. You guys
Doc
keep whining,
Rivers.
Yeah, I know.
And then this point guard who claimed to
Look
be
at
the
him.
best defender
That's
in
him.
the
That's him
league.
asking what play should we run. That's him asking something.
No, stop it, guys. Let's respect all these people also. But
I have
also,
no respect
this
for
point
Doc.
guard who claimed to be the best defensive player in the league this season, right? And then you get Joel Embiid who compared himself to Shaq. They blew an 18-point lead in Game 4, 25 or 26-point lead in Game 5. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. Like, against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Guys, this does not make sense. Shaz, this is the team that you said would actually eliminate Brooklyn. No way.
Look. First of all, I also did say this. Also, a note I did say I've got a big issue with Doc Rivers, the pretender of a coach, because this is not the first time he's blown a huge lead in the playoffs. He did it with the Clippers. I think they dropped the 25
Last
points
season.
with the Clippers. Yeah, it was last season. Yes, and with Lob City.
Lob City with CP3, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre at their best, with Lemon Pepper Lou. Last year, Kawhi, Paul George.
Yes.
They dropped
He's
the
had some
25-point
good
lead.
teams, and he's been dropping.
So, geez, he actually, out of all the people, he also had to take a lot of responsibility for one.
I'd give most of it to him.
Not at least even stopping the bleeding at some point. 18 points is a lot of points, bro.
26.
And then Benjamin. Oh.
Benjamin Button. Benjamin Button.
Benji. No, this one has to fall on Benjamin a bit. Like the hammer has to fall on him.
Who shoots a free throw with a poker face? There's so many things wrong with him. There's so many things that I don't understand, bro. What? Yo,
Ben gotta be better. Ben gotta be better.
No guard in the history of basketball has missed 10 free throws in a playoff game. No 1, 2, or 3 man has missed 10 free throws in a playoff game. Benji did it yesterday. Everybody was minding their own business. He went and missed 10 free throws out of 14. Wait, bro. Ben Simmons is shooting 32. Okay, first things first, Shaz, before you and I had a relationship, this is what I said about Ben Simmons. I said Ben Simmons is the next LeBron James. I said Ben Simmons is the young prince. I said Ben Simmons.
Shaz, you shouldn't be surprised. You know how this guy is. You shouldn't be surprised.
How do you feel about all of that right now? I just, before we go into the analysis, how do you feel about that?
I feel like I was wrong, boy. I feel like I've been wrong about so many things, nothing more than this. I said that I wanted him in the Lakers, right? I wanted him in LA. He went number 1, Brandon Ingram went number 2. I wanted him over Brandon Ingram. I believed in my heart that Benjamin was really good. This man has the second lowest free throw percentage in a playoff series
Ever.
since Ben Wallace, but Ben was 32.4, he was 32.8, so they're the same.
Can we imagine what we're comparing Ben Simmons to?
1,644 players. Out of 1,600 players, he's the second worst free throw shooter in the playoffs. In this day and age where everybody's shooting. Hey, Mpumi, dog. Can someone block it? Can we mute Mpumi or something?
He needs to go to Lethal Shooter. I keep telling you guys, these guys, Lethal Shooter, are about to make so much money in his training program off season.
He needs to go to a different sport, big homie. He doesn't have it. Here's the thing, right? When you're missing free throws, when you're shooting 4 out of 10, he even went 2 for 4 from the field. He's too scared to drive because they want to hack him and foul him, and he want to get to the line and miss.
Go earn it.
Now he doesn't make them.
And he ain't got it. The pockets are empty. What do you do with a player like that? I think it was earlier.
But then Embiid?
No, we'll get to that, man. Yo.
But Joel can't do everything, guys. He can't.
Embiid.
He can't.
What?
He can't.
He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything.
No, he is not.
But
he's not doing anything.
So he's saying, Ben, pick up some slack, homie. Tobias Harris,
Joel needs to pick up some slack. Yeah, Tobias had 4 points, boy. That's
pick up some slack, guys. No, come on, guys. I hear Joel, but
here's the thing about Benji.
But what is he doing?
We'll get to my boy Joel. I'm gonna tell you his numbers. I'm gonna break it. Benji had 1 field goal attempt in the last 10 minutes.
Can you imagine?
Benji. Doc Rivers earlier in the series said, "Nah." Someone asked him, "So are you gonna take Benjamin off because Hacker Ben?" Hey, if I take Benjamin off, I'm gonna be a bad coach. Do you want to coach? You're a bad. He insulted some reporter. Last night he took him out in the dying minutes because he can't nobody shoot a free throw. They're gonna foul him under his own basket just so he can miss a free throw and then we can go back on the other side. Benjamin is a mess, bro.
Can I ask a question? Were his free throw numbers this bad when he was at LSU?
Ben Simmons, if you want to see what Ben Simmons looked like in LSU, look at Ben Simmons today. He has not changed. His basketball has not developed. He has not become anything better. He's not even taller or bigger. He's the exact same guy who played basketball for college 4 years ago. And at least then you could run over dudes, dunk all day. And he's trash, bro. He's actually bad.
I actually want to say this one. Ben Simmons just got to get better. There's nothing else we can say. He's got to be better for the amount of money that the 76ers are putting into him. He's got to be better. He's got to want it more.
So him and Giannis are in the same group.
No, at least Giannis a two-time MVP.
No. Giannis can still get you 34 points. Giannis can still get you plus 25 points.
Look, Giannis hit, how many threes did Giannis hit yesterday? You've got to at least step up.
Oh, homie. Giannis hit as many threes as Benjamin did field goals. Giannis he attempted 4 threes. Benjamin attempted 4 field goals, and they both did 2.
Look,
I don't know.
But
I disagree with Zbu though. I disagree with Zbu.
We got to give Trae Young, guys. I never ever.
No, we'll get there. No, hold on, we'll get there. Okay, can we talk about Joel Embiid? I'm not letting this one go.
Okay.
The biggest guy on the court.
Let me tell you what. Shaz, you want to go first? Because I got some digits.
Look, the reason I have some rope from Joel Embiid is because don't you remember the game before that he dropped like 40 points? Or if I'm not. Yeah, man, Ben. It's a team sport, Ben. Come on. Tobias Harris, what? Come on. Guys, I'm crying about Tobias Harris. He needed to do something. Not 4 points. No, give Joel. Look, on this one, at least I know Joel Embiid going to run it back. That's the one thing we know.
Can you comb your hair, dog? Let's start there, dog. Get a shape up. Do like my boy Shaz, get cleaned up a little bit.
Trade him. I think
why don't you tell KD that?
Put him on the block. Put Ben Simmons on the block.
What Clint Capella said, yes, bro. What are you doing out there on the 3-point line like you want to shoot something? Get in the low block, muscle Trey's low ass down, and get a layup. So a couple days ago, Clint Capella, they're awesome about Joel. I was like, nah, man, wear that man down. And by the time it gets to the fourth quarter, he's a dead bear. It's a fact. Joel Embiid had 37 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists or something. Do you know what it was in the last 7 minutes of the game? He didn't score a single point in the last 7 minutes when they were leading and eventually lost. He went 1 for 5 in the fourth quarter. He scored 6 points in the fourth quarter. If you can't play basketball in the fourth quarter, you're not going to win a game. Sure, he put up 37 points.
Ben Simmons, bro. Do something, man.
Joel, my B. Listen,
but wait, guys, where's Danny Green? Where's Seth Curry? Where are they?
Forget, we know about Danny Green. We know about Danny Green.
This is a 3-time.
Listen.
No, guys, Danny Green's a 3-time.
Is the greatest shooter to ever come out of the Curry family. Fight me right now. Seth Curry shot 36 points or something.
Oh, wait.
Something got a high. Hey, listen, I'm going to say this.
Papa, I'm recording.
Okay, you gotta get the studio right, dog. This is his house. Don't be telling him. You can't be telling him. Yeah, he cut the Wi-Fi off right now.
Anyways,
Seth Curry has a higher Seth Curry has a higher 3-point percentage than Stephen Curry. Do you guys not say efficiency over whatever? Do you guys not back efficiency first?
Wait,
Seth Curry's got a higher 3-point percentage than Steph.
Is it this season?
Yes.
Career.
Okay, what I want
for
to say
his career.
Is it not scary that Seth
Okay,
Curry
but where is he?
Wait, let me
see. He had 36 points.
Isn't it scary that Seth Curry is the second option for the 76ers? I mean, this is what I'm saying, guys. He's the second option offensively at the 76ers.
There's a lot of
got to get it together. Yeah,
it starts with Doc.
Listen,
Ben Simmons sucked, but it starts with Doc, then it's Joel, then it's Benjamin. This guy was about to be an MVP. When they got eliminated by Toronto, your boy Joel, he was about to be an MVP. And this man won MVP a couple days ago. Ben will never be the most valuable nothing, my boy. He's the most valuable big point guard. That's it. If Joel had gotten that MVP, right, and then yesterday happened, it would be a mess. The whole world would be on fire. He's going to get another pass because he dropped 36, but he sucked when it matters the most. If you are going to go 6 points in the last quarter and 0 in the last 7, when you're leading as the best player on the court, and listen to me, I've never seen anybody with a mid-range game like Joel. That jumper, it's smooth, boy. That is the smoothest mid-range game. Also, he missed the last 2 free throws with 11 seconds to play. He missed
Hack-a-Shack.
Not even a hack-a-shack. Put him on 83% or 86% free throw shooter or something like that. He missed both. He was tired. He got, in that scene in Coach Carter where that guy, that man is tired. That's why he's going to miss one of those free throws. We'll talk about Joel. He was talking about Joel Embiid. Yeah, he was talking about Joel Embiid. Look, man, one thing that's real, because apparently Joel's got a bothering knee injury or whatever, and he can't, when he's not playing basketball, he's not working out. When he's not on the court, was that the 38-21? Who supports Philadelphia? We gotta find them. We need to come for them.
Will Smith. That's all. That's who else supports Philadelphia.
Kevin Hart and them. McNeil. Yeah. But wait, Brian.
Yeah.
You were talking about your point guard, your favorite point guard, I guess. Trae Young.
Trae. Even got chilly. I even wore a little bit of blue for the
ice Trae. No, ice Trae. Guys, ice Trae stepping up.
Trae Young is putting up. So Philadelphia got 3 all defensive players. I think it's that number 11 dude, whatever his name is, Benjamin, and is it Joel? The other one, which is ridiculous.
Joel. It has to be
3 all NBA defensive players.
Oh, and Dwight Howard, guys.
No, not all defense. Oh, but he's a former defensive player of the year, right?
Yeah.
Trae Young was getting to the hoop, my man. Trae Young was getting floaters all day. And also, I don't watch enough of Trae Young's games because the way I back my boy, but I'm sleep when he's playing. I'm gonna watch one more. That guy was getting free throws. He was showing Benjamin that, look, guard me, but I'm gonna get to the line. It's crazy how they got so many all defensive players, and they can't defend the smallest guy. Look at that floater. You see this play here? Joel said, "Nah, I'm not attempting. I can't defend this because it's the fourth quarter and I'm tired. So I'm gonna let you do your thing." That's exactly what happened in that position. Joel moved, and that floater. It's mad.
But with all that defensive power, you're telling me that Doc Rivers can't draw up a scheme to stop one Trae Young with all that firepower defensively?
There's no coach in the NBA history that's lost more than one game from 3-1, one series from 3-1 up in a playoff series. Doc has lost 3. No other coach has lost more than once from that position. Doc has lost 3 of them.
Oh,
Dr. Rivers gotta get it right. Why is he Doc also? They must change that name because he's not very clinical, bro. He's not very. He's not doing the things when it matters. Bro.
What the hell?
He's there with
Why is
Doc
it Doc?
Shebeleza. He's there with Doc
Dog, I gotta figure out why
Shebeleza,
it's Doc.
Kumalo. He's with that era.
I'm
That era
so
of
dead.
Doc.
Listen to me. You have three
Guys, Shan
all
says Doc
defensive team
Shebeleza.
players, right? Exactly. These guys must cue that Casper song in the back there. The producers are asleep.
Yeah,
These guys gave up 44th quarter points.
Shout
40.
out to Doc Shebeleza. Shout out to
No, ain't no shout out, dog. Put that away, dog.
No,
Oh
Doc
my
Shebeleza.
gosh, I
Doc-
can't believe you guys.
Doc Shebeleza got more rings, yo.
No, my
Doc Shebeleza
goodness.
more clutch.
Big facts.
Doc
Big facts.
Shebeleza more clutch.
Philadelphia gave up 40
I can't
points
carry
in the
on.
fourth quarter. Philadelphia scored 44 points in the second half. Atlanta scored 40 in the last 12 minutes. They gave up a
What is that?
69-44 run. No ways, bro. You don't
Call
even
a
know. You don't even know
timeout.
who's handling things.
No,
Nah,
call a
it's-
timeout, something.
Is that the
Dude.
solution? Just go timeout. Just
Yo,
stop the
stop
bleeding.
momentum.
Just
That was my
stop
only
this
thing.
bleeding, big homie.
Yeah, like
Nah, it was bad.
flagrant
Ain't no timeout was
one.
stopping nothing, bro. Ain't no timeout was doing a damn thing. Yeah, it was just the best all around. I don't know how. Also, Trae Young is a very good passer, bro. Trae Young is an absolutely phenomenal playmaker.
He's
And
him and
I
him
did
and-
say he's a better playmaker than Steph Curry a couple months ago. People are mad at me, but watch the playoffs. Go ahead, Chess.
Yo, I don't know about all that. Yo, just I'm stuck. Whoa, Brian.
Yeah, no, Brian.
Just hold on.
Why don't you guys want this?
Wait
Why
a
don't
minute,
you
let
want
me-
it?
Wait, just
Why
let's
not?
wait. Let's not be hasty. I've got to give Trae Young a lot of credit because I didn't think he was that good of a leader. You know, because when your team's down 18, it's either you get blown out by 25 and you walk off the court like LeBron James did, or you fight it through.
Hey, watch
No,
your
I'm
mouth.
being real. That
Guys,
was,
can we
mouth.
stop talking about LeBron James? Oh my goodness.
Sorry. And
Mbumi,
he
let it go.
actually stepped up. He stepped up as a leader, and I was shocked. And between him and Devin Booker, the NBA is in very great hands. But anyway, let's move on to the LA Clippers, isn't it?
Real quick,
is,
real
it
quick.
is.
Real quick. Devin Booker or Klay Thompson?
Devin Booker, give me the
Hey,
Booker.
it's going down there by Koki.
I'm getting annoyed.
Don't get
But
annoyed.
yeah.
That's that man.
They
That's that
won't
man's
cut
house.
your Wi-Fi. They won't turn the electricity off. They'll be like, listen, you don't pay no bills. Go and shut it down. Shaz, I'm gonna ask you because you're a reasonable man. Devin Booker or Klay Thompson?
Give me Devin Booker.
Koki?
Wait,
Look at
Devin
that.
Booker who?
Klay
Clay.
Thompson.
No, wait. Devin Booker or Clay?
Give me Devin Booker.
Clay. You guys, what?
Why? Why?
Why? Based
He has
on what? What are
championships.
you basing yours?
Can
What are you basing
we
yours on?
start with the championships?
Sharp.
Steph Curry's
I'm gonna
one,
ask you
okay,
this.
Kevin Durant's
I'm gonna
one.
ask
Which
you
one?
this. Klay Thompson or Luka Doncic? Klay has 3 championships.
Thompson.
Luka doesn't.
Clay,
What?
Clay Thompson.
I'm done. I'll never
Klay
ask this
Thompson.
question. I'm done. On to the next
Clay
topic.
Thompson.
Mbumi. Klay Thompson or Luka Doncic? Answer the question. Go ahead. Let's move on
Klay.
from this because Koki and I might fight. Nah, I want to hear what Mbumi has to say.
Look,
Mbumi-
D
Mbumi
Book
was a
guys.
liar.
What do you guys look at what Devin Booker has been doing?
Wait,
He's
guys,
like-
are you guys saying no, guys? Are you guys saying Devin Booker over Clay?
Yeah,
Every
On what
day of the
basis?
week.
day. All day.
Every
On what
day
basis?
of the week.
Right now.
On the basis to lead a team.
No, come on, you can't say right now, Shaz. Come on,
When?
Clay's injured. You
When
can't
else?
say right now.
Klay Thompson at his best has not been as good as Booker this series. or
Devin
these
Booker.
playoffs.
Except
He hasn't.
Ooh.
He's never
Yeah.
led a team
Come
like
on.
this. He has
No
not.
ways, guys. We're not
When
doing
has
this.
Klay Thompson led a team for more than a game?
What do you mean led?
Yeah, he hasn't. Because the answer is
Been
that
a
he has
team
not.
leader, been the guy to win the game for you, been the guy to, put the ball in his hands and give you something. Clay's a 3-time champ, but that is a tough one. I was talking Booker. That is, whatever. 3-time champion. Patrick McCaw's a 3-time champion. Are you going to take him over Rajon Rondo? Are you going to take him
Also,
over
I'm
Chris
saying-
Paul? Come on, man. Don't tell me he's a 3-time
Robert
champion.
Horry, a 7-time champion.
Robert Horry's a
Anybody-
7-time champion. Are you going to take Robert Horry over... Give me someone about a championship. Over Donovan Mitchell. Come on, don't tell me championships, man. There's too many things that go into them. What I'm saying is if I needed to pick a player to be a franchise player, I would take so many shooting guards in today's NBA
Not
before
so
Devin
many.
Booker. But I have an agenda. Maybe 3 or 4.
Oh, wait,
I'll give
before
You
Klay
really do have an
Thompson.
agenda. I'd take
Before
Clay.
Klay Thompson,
Clay's
yeah.
also a good defensive guy.
Nice. I will take James Harden. I will take Luka Doncic. I will take Devin Booker. I will take
None of them are
Donovan
winners.
Nick
Mitchell.
George. I'll take
None of
Donovan Mitchell. There's 5.
None of them have rings. None of them are winners.
That's true.
Just saying.
Yo,
That's true.
none
Patrick
of those other
McCaw
people
has
play
3
with
rings.
Steph Curry and None of them played with Steph
Patrick
Curry and
McCaw
Kevin
has 3
Durant.
rings. Would you take those 3 rings over Devin Booker? No.
Quinn Cook also
You don't
got
even know
them
what Patrick
3
McCaw
rings.
is today.
Yo,
Cook got 3
Anyways.
rings. It's so rigged.
I can't
Anyway,
believe
let's
you
move on
guys.
ahead. I'm going to
Moving
ask
on.
on Twitter and I want some legitimate answers. And Boomy didn't answer my Luka Doncic one, but that's another story for another day.
Moving on to
Let's
those
go
LA
over
Clippers.
to Pandemic
The West.
Paul and the apologies y'all owe him. Let's go.
No, wait. Okay. You owe him, actually, because we're good with Chris Paul.
I've been back in the man. I've been back. No, not Chris Paul. Pandemic
No.
Paul. You see? Oh, is Chris Paul also pandemic?
We're going to get to Chris Paul, guys. We're going to get to Chris Paul. There is a link for Chris Paul. Let's talk about...
Thanks, and Boomy. These guys are ridiculous. But
the
Clippers and the Jazz. Okay.
The Jazz are ridiculous for that, man.
What?
The Jazz are ridiculous. For losing that game, that's ridiculous, bro. Shouts to the Clippers, or they played a hell of a game.
And can I just say, okay, shout out to, who's this guy? Paul George, but I'm not buying this thing. He's not going to have a good game. I agree with you, Brian. I saw your tweet and I was like, actually,
Yeah. I think he'll come out next game and be trash. But Paul George has been great in that stage. And when Paul George is the main guy, he has really gone up against LeBron James in Miami, and that's where he was ready. I think he also said that he's going back into his Indiana mindset where it's got to be him. I think he'll have a bad game, and I think it's going to get tied up. And I think even in Game 7, Paul George also, he can hit shots, man. He can really hit shots. I don't even know who I got for this series. I just want the Jazz to just stop their shit so I don't have to apologize to them after every couple of weeks. I'm tired of saying sorry to them, guys. I need them out. I don't even care who wins this championship, but I'm tired of getting into this room every day and looking at Shaz chocolate and be like, bro, I just need them to lose so I can stop. Every time they win, I'm just mad, and I don't care who wins, but who wins the title. But every time they win a game, I'm like, yo, Shaz. Shaz. Oh no, Shaz, I gotta apologize. I just want those guys to lose. I don't care who wins.
Look,
you only want them to lose because of Shaz.
That's wild. Can you imagine? What is that?
Shaz ruined it. No, you ruined it.
What I gotta say is that for one game, just one game, I'm gonna say Pandemic P. Shout out to you, but job isn't done. Let's see you close the series.
Job's not finished.
If it goes 7 games, anything can happen. Y'all know 7 games. So
and Paul George has a
wrap
history
it
of
up.
losing Game 7s. Actually, him and Donovan Mitchell have a history of losing Game 7s, right? They also lost Game 7 last year to Denver, and Paul George been losing Game 7s for a long time. Yeah, so I think Game 7 is where there's certain players you can trust, but I don't think any of them have ever shown a history of actually. But shame, poor Kawhi, bro. The one season where he plays the whole season because last year they bummed out and now everybody's on top of him. Then he actually tears up his ACL. I don't know if it's torn or whatever it is, but it's quite tough, bro.
No, apparently
especially after the game he played, bro.
His season's over. Apparently, I've seen Woj said that it's over.
Yeah, Woj, I think someone else also said that he's going to go for surgery where he might not even start the following season. Like, he's out. He's a dead man. And I feel really bad for him, bro, because he was putting up. I think it was Game 4 where he led the charge, and made sure things worked out. So I think it's hella tough for him to go through this at a time like this. But hopefully he can put something together. Well, I guess he's done for the season, but hopefully, and also knee injuries, my man. When you come back from a actual op, how good are you when you get back? Already when he was struggling to sort of, have himself out there for being a real dude this season. So I feel bad for him, Shaq. It's tough.
Yeah, just injuries in general. Like this season have been so
What's
weird.
y'all's take on that, huh? You guys heard LeBron James, now that he's sitting at home tweeting all damn day, he's got an opinion. Y'all heard him.
I mean...
Go ahead, Koki.
Yeah, so I mean, like, rest time, right? I see how the two teams that made it to the finals last season both got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah.
Injuries have been a big part. But my thing is we can't reduce all these good teams, all these teams that are having a good run right now to just injuries. Everyone is having injuries right now. I mean, all these teams in the playoffs.
Look at Mpumi agreeing with LeBron James. The world is going to end today. The pandemic is going to stop today. We're cured now. Sorry,
come on, Brian. So, 76ers, Joel Embiid is partially injured. Okay, I think Atlanta Hawks are actually the only team who are healthy. Because the Nets, we have Kyrie who's out. I guess Spencer Dinwiddie. And who else is in the Clippers, right? Clippers just lost Kawhi Leonard. And then what other team is there?
It's Jamal Murray, it's the Clippers, it's the Lakers. Obviously, we were playing hobbled
No,
already.
stop. No, we're talking about playoffs now. So, right? So
How?
Yeah, we were in the
Utah
playoffs.
lost
We were
Mike
in the
Conley.
playoffs, dog. We were in the playoffs, dog.
Oh,
What are
okay.
you
We're
mad
talking
at us
about
for?
second round. Excuse me.
Oh my
Second
God! You just
round.
don't want to hear
We
about the
weren't
Lakers. You
doing
just don't
that.
care
We were
about the
talking about
Lakers.
injuries in basketball. That's not what we were doing.
So
Don't be like
Utah
that.
missing Mike Conley, and now the Suns are missing, which is so weird. Chris Paul. I don't know why
Chris
he's out
Paul's
indefinitely.
injury has nothing to do with basketball. That man got COVID. He was
Oh,
mingling.
it's
He was out here
COVID.
mingling.
Hectic.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
Chris
even
Paul was
protocol
being
anymore.
naughty. He was busy
Yeah,
celebrating and got
he thinks he's
COVID.
LeBron James. LeBron can go out hang out with Drake,
That
not
guy's
Chris Paul.
wild.
How?
Also, Chris
Out here
Paul,
going
take
to
some accountability. I was like, come on, dude. Stay in the hotel, bro.
put your
Why are
mask
you
up,
up
dog.
and downing too much?
Just put your
Chris
mask up,
Paul
dog. What are you
doesn't want
doing?
it. Chris Paul doesn't
And
want this
he's
vibe.
old.
Cover
Like,
your
dude,
nose,
no,
dog.
like you're the leader of the team. What are you doing?
And he's old. We know this. Like, the COVID it goes for the older folk, right? The COVID go for the old folk. So he gotta be careful, man. He gotta watch himself. Nah, I think I really thought the Chris Paul, if it was a protocol where you had to isolate, the second one was going to start in 10 days' time. I promise you. It was not going to start anytime soon. They want to give the man time to find himself. Because it's a hell of a series, and already we've lost so many players.
Yeah.
I disagree with LeBron James. Huh? I
agree with him.
really disagree. How come?
I agree with him because, one, it was the shortest, out of all the American sports, it was the shortest rest time out of all the American sports. And unfortunately, I'm gonna say five-a-side. I am right. It's a five-a-side team with superstars. It's also the superstars are getting injured, so it's terrible for ratings. I mean, Chris Paul's out.
Yeah.
LeBron was out. AD was out.
Jamal, man.
Murray was out.
Kawhi now is down.
Kawhi is down.
Kyrie.
When
James
Kyrie
Harden,
is out,
KD.
anything can happen, and it's not really like it's not. It doesn't feel like the playoffs because all these stars are injured. It feels like we're patching together something.
That's what I'm trying to say, right? When COVID hit, when Rudy Gobert touched every single mic in the John, they had a 5 month. That was ridiculous. They sat for, and he infected Donovan Mitchell. They should be fighting right now, but they're trying to win a championship. They had 5 months before they decided to go into the bubble, right? That was 5 months off. That was an off season. Then they played a couple of games, about 2 months or so worth of basketball. Then they had some more time to rest. Yes, it was the shortest off season in NBA history, but if you look at that 5 or 4.5 months, whatever it was, they had some time to rest.
Nah.
Even this season, but they had 5 months before then. But shut. I don't think the
right,
short.
It's no coincidence that the teams that were in the final got knocked out. It cannot have been the luck of the draw.
I'll tell you why. It's not a coincidence. Miami already sucked. They should never have been in the finals. The Lakers sucked since LeBron James came back.
Come on, man.
We did.
But health was a factor.
Health was a factor, but LeBron James, at his healthiest or at his best with the rest of the Lakers, can beat Phoenix, guys. Phoenix is not a better team than the Lakers. We just sucked at basketball. I don't want to blame no injury. I don't want to blame AD. He was on one ankle, sharp. The rest of the team that was on 2 ankles, they sucked.
But those guys, CP3.
Okay, we're not doing this. We're not discussing the Lakers. Okay, cool.
That's another thing, bro. Babuda's right. The conditioning. One thing that is a problem. I don't think the short off. I think the 3 games in a week in 7 days. That's madness. That's absolutely ridiculous. But I think it was Koki's boy Cyrus Rogers who actually sent me an article. He said, "Look, these aren't muscular injuries. They're like bones, structural injuries where an ACL tear could have happened anyway. It could have happened game 1 back. I think it happened game 1 back to Klay Thompson or something. No, that was easy. In the playoffs where he got an ACL injury. Same with Jamal Murray. It's not because his body was fatigued or tired. He landed wrong. I understand the more ball you play, you aren't giving your body time to rest. But it's not so much a muscular tear or not so many muscular tears. And let's say there's 7 All-Stars injured right now. If there were 20 non-All-Stars injured, nobody won't bat an eyelash. The problem are the names of the injuries. It's not so much 100%. That injuries are happening, because those happen all the time.
Fair.
The problem is that the better players are the ones getting hurt, and now their product is what's getting reduced to less than what it should be. I don't think that these guys, like I said, 3 games in 7 days is ridiculous. But I also think when LeBron James was gunning for MVP, that man would play 39 minutes a game. Also, where was that story there? You know what I mean? He would play and try gun for the MVP trophy. He would try playing max minutes. So And also, this is not just the NBA decision. Team owners and the NBA Players Association had a say. These guys agreed to this thing. They knew they had to get a check. They knew they had to get paid.
But come
And
on,
they had to
man.
make the score.
Owners, of course, owners are going to say yes.
Also, but
Yeah,
briefly,
yeah.
another thing is that this compromises, well, with the American players, like these superstars who are meant to go to the Olympics and stuff. I'm like, yo, take some college kids there, bro.
No. My
Let
boys are
Zion
not
and the
going to the
boys go
Olympics.
play those
Exactly.
games.
The guys
Dame
who've been
Lillard saying he's going to
resting.
the Olympics. Is he crazy?
Who's that?
Dame Dollar said he's going
Dame.
to the Olympic team.
Dame Dollar got all the time in the world, big homie. He been resting. He fresh. He needs to play
Dame
some kind of
gotta chill
basketball.
out.
Yeah, Dame
But I
gotta
agree with
work on his
LeBron.
roster situation. Yeah.
I agree with LeBron. I hope after the season ends that they actually give those guys a good enough break. You know, at least make it the same amount as the NFL. I mean, they're playing, 73 games in the regular season? And then if you get into a playoff, you're playing
And back-to-backs, bro. It's already a shortened
back-to-backs,
schedule. Yeah.
traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they've really got to think out next season because I know the ratings are definitely down completely. So, yeah, that's my point of view.
And you know, without people watching the game, and it's a big deal, right? We all still watch Paul George play, but once it gets to a final, and let's say it's the Clippers versus who else is injured? The Brooklyn Nets. Then it's without James Harden and Kyrie, and it's without Kawhi Leonard. I mean, what are we really watching anymore? We'll still be there. We'll still be
Jeff
watching.
Green gonna be Finals MVP.
He what Jeff Green will drop 27 points in a playoff game, big homie. What you mean? What you mean? So for you guys,
Finals MVP. That's what I
while we're still here, I want to start with you, Brooklyn Nets. Is there an asterisk on this season for you? Is this the season where sort of not, sort of maybe, but not a real championship?
Nah, it's a real championship.
What's a real
They
championship?
gotta win
Really
it
is.
first. They gotta win it. They gotta win it first.
And it's
it
not
is
your
a real
fault for staying
championship.
healthy. It's not your fault for being healthier than the other guys. It's not your fault for being able to take care of your body or for wearing a mask, CP3. Or, you can't now take that away from the guys that are going to be healthy. So I think there's no asterisk no matter what. I think even if Kevin Durant gets injured, let's play, man. Let's play.
Exactly.
Let's play
And
the
everyone's
final.
going through
Whoever
injuries.
wins it,
Every
wins it.
team is experiencing injuries, so we can't reduce it to no.
I mean, everyone gets injured, but how important are those injuries? The Bucks are healthy too. The Bucks mad healthy. The Bucks looking good.
Actually.
Yeah, the Bucks are healthy.
Also, look, I'm with Spoo in the comments. A ring's a ring, bro.
A ring is a ring.
Exactly.
The championship isn't cut in half because an asterisk. You don't get one less diamond because a couple dudes got injured. A chip is a chip, man. And I think it still counts just as much as last season did and the season before that. I think it's a real ring. And I think the guys that get there deserve it because they were able to stay healthy. But I think Mabuda also said something about, is it really a coincidence that the Jazz and Phoenix, the healthiest team throughout the seasons, number 1 and 2 throughout the season, are kind of getting some, they're kind of advancing throughout the playoffs. I'm not taking anything away from them. I'm just not giving them much neither.
I kind of did say this.
Yeah,
I said a Jamari less Denver Nuggets team. Oh, come on, guys.
AD-less Laker team. We're not talking about the Lakers.
Okay. Let's talk about.
There we go.
Let's talk about the WNBA.
Yeah.
The Liberty beat. Actually, okay. New York Liberty beat Phoenix Mercury. What was the score? Let me check.
But
85.
there was some controversy. Talk about
78-100.
85-83, right? And then Bleacher Report showed Skylar Diggins. Tito, can we see the clip there?
They crossed that lady up.
She did the MJ, bro. I saw MJ.
Tito, let's see. There you
Mike.
go.
Hey, like Mike. I want to be
with the floater.
Like Mike.
Love it.
Look at that swag off there. Look at that swag.
Oh, look at Brittany Griner and the reaction.
I'm
actually, guys, Phoenix Mercury have no excuse, and they've been losing games. But we're not going to talk about
Isn't Diana injured? Isn't Taurasi injured?
Yeah, but it's just Diana. But they still have. That's
just Kobe. Whoa.
Brittany Griner.
That is just KD. It's not just Diana. That is arguably one of the best scorers the game has seen. It's not just Diana. What you mean?
Actually, I think
she's the best player that the game is. I'll talk about Maya more there, but she retired early, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that out. Can someone get their dog out there, man? Come on, man. Telling you on set.
It's my dog, guys. I'm going through a lot.
Today, production got to deal with you.
But anyways,
the producers got to talk to you, man.
Yeah, today's just not it. But anyways, WNBA drama see Jasmine Jones there. Shout out Jasmine Jones, New York Liberty. They're having a back and forth on Twitter. Shaz, you enjoyed this altercation, I guess, or interaction. Where's Shaz?
Look at that girl.
Yo,
Shut the
I
is
loved
really
it. I
fighting
loved it.
words. So
I
what's
loved
really
it.
up? What's really good? Hey, girl. Hey.
I loved it. I really loved that shit. I loved it. Because they
Why?
crossed her up. They did cross her up. It's legitimate. They
Yeah,
put her
across
on
is
skates.
across, right?
Like she was looking at yeah, and bagged it. We're like, yeah, let's go. Yeah,
I saw MJ
but
do
they
that
lost
one
the
time.
game.
I saw Michael Jordan do that one time, and he got major dap. Dap my girl Sky. Dap my boy Leslie's girl Sky Dig, man. Yo, Mpumi
but
picking fighters. Mpumi, come on, man. It's just
I'm
a
picking
game, bro.
Jasmine
It's
in
not
a fight
game, right?
because that's true. So Jasmine was like, "You still caught an L," which is fair.
But she got crossed up. She must
Yeah,
go back
but
to
also
the gym.
Sky.
for-
Hey, y'all get off Sky Dig, okay? Y'all get off Sky Dig. I just
No,
posted
and the
move I
media
did
does
one
this,
time.
hey?
Why y'all mad?
The media does this, and
We,
not
the
just in
media.
the WNBA, but NBA as well, where you see Kyrie highlights, but then the Nets lost, or Russell Westbrook triple double, but only to find out that actually Washington lost. How do you guys feel about that? Just the media just hyping plays and stuff.
No, but that's a hyped play. That's a hyped play, guys. That was a beautiful play. If the producer could show that whole clip again, she really crossed that lady up. She crossed her up and banked the shot. I loved it. I don't know why she mad because she got crossed over. Play better defense. She can play better defense. I mean, when KD was busy crossing up Giannis and making him fall on the floor and stuff like that, like, yo, man, it's part of the game of basketball. Everybody got to be strong. Yes, they won, but who really cares? It's the regular season. And the
fair.
First 20 games. I'm here for you. I want your opinion about the LA Sparks. I'm really here for you and that segment. What do you think about that? The disrespect.
My thing
Where
is,
did they even play?
first of all, so the home arena is Staples Center, right? But the Clippers usually play there, but they were not there. They were at what's this thing? Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't understand why they didn't play there. Guys, please look. This is so disrespectful. And the fact that I don't think, like, the fact that LeBron wouldn't play here is so much disrespect. They wouldn't allow AD to play there.
LeBron would go watch his son. LeBron would go watch baby Bron play there. He wouldn't step foot on that court.
I don't even think that's
exactly. And the league wouldn't allow LeBron to play there as well.
Yo, can you put that clip back again? I don't actually see it properly. Is there even a bench now for the fans? Come on, man.
No,
what's going on there?
That looks like a practice gym and stuff.
Listen to me. There's only one court. You know how people say courtside seats? I got behind the hoop. There is only one court side.
This is hole 29
under the hoop.
In
the Staples Center. It's even a whole. Listen, have you guys been to Tux? Have you guys been to the Tux, the indoor? They got a room in the back there by the gym. It's a whole. It's also got a number on it. It's got a number on it. Hole 29. That's what Cookie's talking about. It's just a room with a hoop, with a bench and space for some chairs. But the hoop is like not even lined up for the 3-point line. There's no real free throw. That's a travesty what they're doing to them, bro. And I don't understand. Aren't the Lakers part owners in the Sparks or something?
No. Apparently, Derek Fisher owns the Sparks, but the home arena is Staples Center. I don't understand why.
Derek Fisher. Of course, Derek
Yo,
Fisher.
Koki, just educate me here, right?
That could only happen in
Derek Fisher is the only Laker that would allow that madness. No other Laker would allow that. Everyone else would build them an arena. So, Koki, have they ever played any games in the Staples Center in the past during
They've
COVID?
been. That's their home arena. I don't know.
They've been.
So
exactly. So I read an article where. Wait, what? No, I read an article where.
Logistics.
Go ahead.
Exactly, logistics, right? But my thing is, why did this even happen? Why was it an afterthought? I don't think with the Lakers it wouldn't have been the case.
Yeah, but it's the Lakers.
But what?
It's bad. That's terrible, man.
It's the Lakers. What you mean?
That's terrible.
No, stop it, Brian.
No, I mean,
don't do this.
No, I'm not trying to fight. I'm saying it's the Lakers.
Don't do this. Don't do this on the show.
Don't do this, Brian.
Please, bro. Don't
I
don't
can't
do this.
believe
Look,
Brian.
Don't do this.
no, I think it's absolutely
the
messed up.
Clippers when
I think it's
there was-
unacceptable.
They what?
Yeah, put the Clippers back in that room. Put the Clippers in Hall 29, man. Put Paul
No,
George
no,
and,
no,
and,
no.
and
The Clippers made it to
yeah.
the second round of the playoffs. Don't do this.
Get your own damn arena. No, look, jokes
What does that
aside,
mean
right?
in the greater scheme of
I
life?
think it's ridiculous what's going on here. I think the fact that they are called the LA Sparks, there's one main arena. We have tenants who change our floor, remove our, or they don't remove our banners, do they? But they cover up our banners when they're in our house. What's the problem with it? It can't be a scheduling thing. It can't be a logistical issue. The Lakers are
Exactly.
dead, so there's time. The Clippers
The
only
Clippers
played
were
2
at
games
Utah.
in that arena. They were in Utah the other night. So actually, what's going on here? There's no more Grammys. There's no more X Games in the arena.
think
It's
this was
actually, if
genuinely
anything,
feel
it's
like-
available. I think
I
someone did say that
definitely
the
owe, like,
the
LA
Staples Center is
Sparks
privately
players
owned.
and the players from the other team an apology.
More than an
They do.
apology.
Did you catch
An
that?
apology ain't gonna
My
do it.
day.
An apology ain't gonna do it. It is
Yeah,
very,
man. I mean, it's terrible, bro. They'd never do that to LeBron or whoever. You know?
AD.
Yeah, it was bad. I hated that.
so. Goki, educate me, B. Do most WNBA teams, are they also from the city, from the respective city? Obviously, Vegas doesn't have an NBA team, but let's say Liberty, New York Liberty. Do they
Yeah, they play
play
in
in the
Brooklyn.
Garden?
No,
in
no,
Brooklyn?
they
They
play in
play in the
Brooklyn.
Garden.
Yeah, Barclays Center. No,
play
they
at
don't.
Barclays.
They play in Brooklyn. No, they play in Brooklyn.
Who's the commissioner for this? And we got to talk about the W. We got to talk to the commissioner about this because they sort of also get involved in the scheduling. They don't leave scheduling to the franchise, as far as I understand it, right? The commissioner is the one, or the commissioner's office rather, sort of determines the roster, the seeding and the schedule, and obviously scheduling also goes into location. We got to talk to them about something because that doesn't make sense. The arena was available, anybody was playing there. You can check for the
Exactly.
whole internet right now and check Staples Center on the 16th of June. Black as night, nothing happened there. It's ridiculous to reduce them to a back room. Was it even in the Staples Arena? Was it in the arena, or was it just off-site?
Arena.
Bro, let
Yeah.
me tell you something. You see where
It
the
looks
G
like it
League
was
is
a
run?
D2 arena. Looks like a D2
You see,
arena.
no, it's ridiculous, bro. D2 gets more fans than this. D2 gets more love than this. D2 would have
Yeah, man. It
supporters
looks like a
around.
practice
It would be the
court. It's a
center of
practice
the court.
court.
Yeah. Hall 29. Literally Hall
Yeah,
29.
bro.
Oh,
It's mad.
29. Ah,
Yeah.
you
Okay,
guys are so funny.
Mbumi says Kathy's been doing a great job to grow the WNBA. Sure.
Yeah,
If
but
you go just
then
give her view on this, because as much as she's doing a great job, this is
is an
a
L.
terrible
exactly,
citation
this is an L.
through a great job. I think as much as people do a great job, they slip. This is a slip. This
No, this
is
is an L. Also,
unacceptable on so many levels.
was that on TV?
Hmm.
Was it on TV? Was it on any streamed TV? Because we can't. They can't
Yeah,
stream
it was it. It was
Oh.
yeah.
But there was limited cameras, right? Because now when you're streaming a game at the Barclays Center, you can get 2 angles. They only had 1 angle from the court side. You know what I'm saying? See where the camera was panning from? That's the only angle they had. It's messed up. I don't like it. I think it's taken them backwards after the amount of attention they were able to garner throughout the Black Lives Matter and how they took the stand and how they always taken the stand against social justice. They're always the first ones. This is just taking them back a
Exactly.
couple steps, bro. It's really kind of a spit in the face, and I think it's also it being on the internet now, it blowing up. Watch the WNBA try put them in. What's the best? Oh, Staples Center is the best arena in basketball.
They're gonna
Watch
try to
them put them in the Garden or
San
something.
Siro or
Yeah.
something ridiculous. I can't go.
No, they want to build them something. They want to build them something and say, listen, let's go to the Santiago Bernabeu and play the biggest. Nah, let's make up for this. Let's fix this and let's do this right. We messed up. Let's go. Where's the Champions League playing? We won't put them there. We won't take them there. We won't
Yeah,
have
man,
it's messed up, bro. And I don't think any apology will be loud enough to make
It's
up for this because
disrespectful
the
more
footage
than
is out.
anything.
The game happened. The game wasn't halted or stopped. They continued for 40 minutes thinking that was okay. Not even 40 minutes. They planned it, they executed it, and the game ended. It's messed up, man. I think they need to do a whole lot better. And what they should be trying to do for women's basketball is get them more attention for the right reasons, for what they do on a court and what they do in social justice, not because they gave them a back room to play ball in. I think it's messed up. And they
Yeah,
better fix
man.
it
And
soon.
also, they professionals, man. They are professional basketball
Boys
players.
high. Bro, come on.
Oh wow, they're professional
Yeah,
basketball players.
bro.
They
Yeah.
deserve to be treated like that, man. That's my only thing. Also, a crazy
Another
part,
thing.
that would never happen in Europe. That's the crazy thing. It would never happen in Europe, in their leagues in Europe. So it's a bad reflection on the WNBA. They just have to be better, like Ben Simmons.
To me, damn. Wait, hey, whoa, hey, come on, man. To me, I think someone commented on when LeBron had said that thing about when he tweeted his madness because LeBron got time now because he's just sitting on the couch. I think one of the WNBA players responded and saying, look, bro, we played throughout the year. As soon as we're done playing in the WNBA, we gotta go play in Europe.
They go to Europe.
They do not stop playing
actually,
basketball.
Actually. So this injuries thing is not a chat. Yeah, no, I disagree with LeBron James, actually, because all these ladies play the whole year.
They do, hey? They really play the whole year.
Yeah, it's not an excuse. No, LeBron.
Look at Shaz. Look at Shaz. Shaz got a little bit of something to say. Shaz biting his wine.
Come on, man, guys. Guys, come on.
What's the problem, Shaz?
It makes sense.
Look, LeBron James averaging, and he's playing like 1 year on a regular. It's like maybe playing 120 games of basketball, guys. The WNBA doesn't play that amount of basketball.
Yeah, but EuroLeague
don't play that amount of basketball.
Surely they add up to the same amount of games as LeBron.
I don't think so.
No. No NBA player plays as many games as LeBron. What do you mean WNBA?
Yeah, but remember, WNBA players also play in Europe. So combined.
What's the regular season games? How many regular season games
in the
WNBA?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
WNBA. I thought you said EuroLeague.
WNBA.
No, WNBA is like 60 games.
So I feel like Mpumi should be on this show. Can Mpumi connect? Because Mpumi got some things to say. What's Diana Taurasi's team paid her $1 million to sit out? What? Mpumi, dog, write a story there, dog. You gotta tell me what that means because DT also votes, so she can get whatever she wants.
But I don't think WNBA players are playing as frequently as they used to in Europe. I think we're in a pandemic, Shaz. We're in a pandemic, sir. How are you gonna be flying to Europe?
Thank you, Brian.
Contractually.
I see.
With the new agreement, I think most of them can't play in Europe anymore.
I've got so many feelings about these contracts. We'll pay these people more, get them a shoe deal. I've got so many feelings about these contracts that I don't even want to go into now. But did you sum it up? What the
Look, they're trying to protect their asset.
Which makes sense.
They're trying to protect their asset, but they aren't trying to uplift their asset. They're trying to protect what's theirs, not uplift their asset for, you know what I mean? They're trying to make sure their asset. Compensate them. Come on, man.
Look, the new agreement apparently is fair for what? Not fair. Apparently, it's much better.
But it's not. But it's not.
No, that's it. It's much better. That's why I had to correct.
Then what it was. It still sucked, but it made a step.
Okay.
A lot of the players aren't really going back and playing in Europe. Like I know Candace Parker's not going to go play in Europe this offseason.
But that's a personal choice.
And Candace owns a team. Doesn't Candace own the Sparks with Serena? She got a team there someplace.
I don't know about all that. She plays with the Chicago Sky.
No, Brian. No, Brian.
Anyways, I'm gonna tweet at you guys. I'm gonna tweet at y'all.
I'm not sure about what you are about right now, Bree.
Yo, what Mpumi says Diana Taurasi is Russian. I thought she was American, man. Damn. She owns it's a soccer team. I hate Mpumi, dog. You shut me down on the internet like that. You're gonna shut me down on the net like that.
But what soccer team is this? Because Magic also owns a soccer team.
But anyways, go ahead.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's not wrap it up yet. I need some predictions, man. I need some.
That's what I was gonna say. Man. We can't leave it.
We got.
Why do you guys want predictions?
Hey, see Brooklyn panicking. Hello, Brooklyn. How you doing? Brooklyn Nets versus Milwaukee Bucks. That's tonight, right?
Nets, obviously.
Yeah, but you have to say that. Shaz.
Got a game 7. We're going to game 7.
I actually agree. I won't lie. Game 7, but Nets.
James Harden can't even play. James Harden can't even practice. The only time he can play is when he is doing shoot around before the game. He can't get fit and in case he gets injured worse. I got the Bucks for the rest of the series. I got the Bucks for the rest of the series.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Hey, look, I think Katie doesn't go for 50 again. If they allow that madness, I don't blame them, Shane. You can't stop that monster. I don't blame them if he does that again. And he could, hey. And he could.
Look.
He shot his same percentage with more attempts. So he actually could do it again. There's no reason not to. He's efficient. It's mad.
I have to say that for Milwaukee and their season, They've got to take it to 7 games. They have to. They have to have some self-respect and take it to 7 games.
But next, right?
That's
Right?
what we're going to hear. But who you got? But who you got?
No. Well, game 7, anybody can win.
Nah,
No,
mate,
Shaz,
say
you're not
with
saying
your chest.
anything. Shaz, you're not saying
Say it
anything.
with your chest, man.
Shaz is not
So
saying
you
said
anything.
Brooklyn,
Come
I
on.
said Milwaukee. Say it with your chest, man.
Milwaukee.
Yes, right. I'm excited to be wrong with somebody. You know, it's sometimes, let me tell you something
Also,
about
I
these
know
wild
I'm
takes.
probably going to be wrong.
It's
but
not
Milwaukee.
comfortable.
Bucks and 7.
When
I
you
see
make
a
wild
trend here.
takes
It's
like I
always
do,
what?
that's always what? Dog, you gonna say something about the Lakers?
Exactly.
That's your
Exactly.
problem, dog. That's your problem. I think, Shaz, let me tell you something. Being on the wild and outlandish side, it gets lonely sometimes. So I'm comfortable to have you here with me, man.
No, there's no wild.
I enjoy some. I enjoy some company now and again. Clippers
They've got to go.
versus
They have to do it.
No,
They have
wait.
to.
Another Eastern Conference playoff.
who's the other
The
Eastern
Hawks are
Conference
making it
player?
through.
Oh, for 76ers, but
Hey, Les, shout
The
out to
Hawks
Les.
make it
Les
through.
called this before game 1. He said he's got the Bucks, and listen, I can't actually tell you why not. I can't actually see why not. No, sorry, Atlanta. Hey,
You said Bucks.
Brad, you were saying so many things, dog.
Les called Atlanta. My bad. Les called Atlanta before game 1 in this series.
Impossible.
He did. Yo, am I there?
And he's right.
So you guys are both saying
I
Atlanta.
think Atlanta would lose a game 7, but I think they can win
No.
game 6.
No,
I
Hawks
think
are
they can
making it
close
through.
out.
I'm gonna say
I got
this.
Atlanta.
Me too.
Oh, chili bites. Oh, chili bites. It's cold
You
out.
guys are hard. Those
It's
are big calls.
cold out.
Yo, man. Even bolder call. 76ers, they're gonna win the next 2 games. And they've got too much to lose. So
How wild is it that that's the bold call? That the number 1
Yeah,
seeded team in the
it has
conference
to be
is
the
the
bold
one that's
call.
getting bold call. It's madness. It's ridiculous.
they are the better basketball team. They have to get it over the line.
They must foul Ben Simmons
I mean,
as soon
they
as he
have
touches the
to,
ball.
but
Oh,
I don't trust
Benjamin.
these guys.
Also, guys, I'm hoping Benjamin bounces back. Because if he doesn't bounce
Bounces back into what? Benjamin last game is a Benjamin performance with a very low field goal percentage. But him giving you 6, 8, and 10, oh boy. Shout out, Ben.
No, but
It's just the
look,
10 missed free throws.
he has to bounce. He has to do something. So we believe he's a professional.
Ben
basketball
Simmons
player.
gave us 6, 8, and 10 or something. He's going to bounce back and give us 8, 6, and 10. 2 more points in
Look,
the bounce back game.
Look, he's got to, first of all, otherwise just start Seth Curry at the 1 then. And then everything else will work
Oh,
on
so dead.
Ben Simmons off the bench. But Ben
Mahuda, I sense cold front coming, ice tray in the
Ice tray.
It's chilly out. It's chilly out. You gotta bundle up. Okay, we're done at the Atlanta.
Okay,
No, I've
the
got
West.
Atlanta. Hey, I've really got Atlanta.
Yeah, it is.
But I've got 76ers. 76ers, definitely.
Western
Okay, then.
Conference.
Oof.
I think
Phoenix
the Clippers.
versus-
I'm gonna go with the Clippers. I'm gonna be
Phoenix
very.
is done.
Actually, no. No, actually, no. Clippers.
Don't make up your mind. Dog.
Clippers
They got
make
one
sense.
more to win, dog. They got one more to win.
Clippers make sense.
Paul George is gonna close out. Are you saying Paul George will have a big game?
But game 7.
Isn't it going to get? Oh, it's game 6 next.
Yeah.
Guys, it's not close.
If
Without
Utah
Kawhi
wins the next
Leonard.
game, they're done. If
Without
Utah wins
Kawhi
the next
Leonard.
game, Utah in 7.
Utah
There's
in
no,
without Kawhi Leonard,
no.
It's a wrap. Without Kawhi Leonard, it's over. They don't have a second defensive option. They don't have a second offensive option. So it's a wrap. You know, I think it's too much for Paul George. Yeah, man. It's a wrap.
Okay, Phoenix is
Unless
obviously
they can
done.
get Kawhi on the court, I don't know how.
Dog, he tore his
I don't know
ACL,
how.
though. What you mean? He tore it an hour ago. What you mean?
That's
Oh,
what
get
I'm
him back.
saying. Like, it's over. Like, the
He's
season is
fresh
over.
out of surgery. He's fresh out. He's on the crutches. What you mean?
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I've got Utah. Hey, I think you guys know what I say. Well, Les knows what I say about rebounds. Shaz, you heard me talk about rebounds and AD all season. Paul George had about 14 rebounds. Big guy Rudy Gobert had about 8 or something like that. You don't win a game without you don't win a playoff game without a rebound. So I don't think your boy Rudy rebounds like that again. Even if Paul George is a monster game, I definitely have Utah in 7. Both games, I think Utah will clean up. They have a better system too. What's happening there by the Clippers, I don't even know. But I think Utah has been together for longer. They've been healthier for longer. And this thing of Paul George being the main guy has only been one game all season. So I can't really count on it coming back again. I think I got Utah.
Clippers.
Let's say we
Utah
get
as well,
Clippers
no
versus
miss.
Phoenix. Let's say we get who's advancing from the Western Conference? We already know whoever wins Brooklyn versus Bucks, they're advancing to the finals. Surely we know that, right? Hey, those Bucks also. Hey, those Bucks suck. But whatever. Who do you guys have?
The Bucks so confident.
Yeah, boy, I just realized those guys can lose to Atlanta next, bro. In 4 even. Those guys trash, bro. Who do you guys have coming for the Western Conference Finals? Making it out of the West without Chris Paul. Chris Paul and COVID.
Oh, without Chris Paul.
Yeah.
I think they can still
healthy.
manage without Chris Paul. Phoenix.
Damn. You think they can manage without Chris Paul, but you think Klay Thompson is better? Someone's lying.
Yo, I got the Utah Jazz coming out the West.
Phoenix.
Shaz, if the Utah Jazz come out the West, I'm not going to be on the show for a month until the playoffs are done. I won't be able to.
It's going to be a long show without you, Brian.
Yeah, hey, dog, I'm fine with that, man. I'm going to find y'all on the Twitter streets. Koki, you watching tonight?
It's going to be...
Who's watching tonight?
It's going to be the Jazz.
Yeah, no, of course I'm watching. I don't know what you guys.
Jazz Nets in the finals, Brooklyn in 3 even. Yeah, bro. Look, since the Lakers fell out, it's been peaceful, man. These nights been longer. These sleeping hours been longer. So I might nap a little bit too. I might take it easy. But KD dropped nearly 50 last game, so I can't miss that again. I gotta see KD do what he's about to do live. I don't want to miss that. So I'm definitely up tonight. See you there,
Wait,
Koki.
Brian.
Yeah.
Brian, how long have we been recording? Like 1 hour, 6 minutes, 58 seconds.
Yeah.
It's been all you. You said 45 minutes.
Wrap up your show, dog. You ain't gonna call me out on that. We're still live, dog. You ain't gonna do that on live television, man. You gotta do it on live television.
Shaz is out already.
Dog, Shaz was doing some shady things there. The producers had to knock him out. He was, I don't know, stitching something, but they had to just get him out of here. Let's wrap it up, okay?
Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, follow Fastbreak SA or follow Koki K.
Comment about
Brian
how
Savadi.
right I am. Comment about how correct I am about a lot of these predictions. It's getting cold out in Atlanta.
Yeah, guys, actually, all your questions, please don't forward them to Fastbreak. Any questions for Brian, just ask him personally. Because we're not here to answer for him. There's no way.
Why are we fighting?
No, we're not fighting.
Nah, we always
Thanks,
fight.
guys. See you guys next week.
See y'all in about... see y'all tomorrow.